Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It's been a while since I last recorded this. In fact, I think, it's been since the 29th of May, so quite a while. We apparently played for 20 hours almost. Wow, 42% of the way through. Anyway, last we left off, we helped Marin and Seer's little squad of people to find an important member who was, I think, crushed by debris. And we got ourselves some new force abilities. Do not quite remember the keyboard commands, but we'll figure them out eventually. So we're supposed to go back to Seer. There we go. I'm gonna fast travel. I think it's one of those things where let's just...
Ready, Marin?
Always.
So there are a bunch of different like places that we could go through now that I wasn't able to before. So I'm slightly debating doing that. Like, for example, this wall is no longer an obstacle. There's a wall here that's no longer an obstacle. But I do think we are... You know what? We're actually going to head there. And we'll just like kind of hit him along the way. Just see if it's something quick or if it takes like a long time. So we're going to fast travel. I think it was this. Right here, the Crypt of Urma, I guess. Okay, so. Yeah, so we're just gonna head that way. Right here.
He's there, right there.
So we'll see how how well I do now.
I have visual.
Uh-oh.
I have taken damage. Target hit.
I can switch.
Engage the target.
I should have. Oh,
They weaken.
wow.
Hit me!
Okay, good.
Damage.
Okay, I'm getting my butt kicked. Unfortunately, yeah, this is going to be the experience for a while. I'm going to have to kind of relearn everything once again. Oh, I went too far. Okay. So I should head back, and I think up the stairs. Okay, I don't think this is actually, like, something that's that important. So I regret this detour. Alright, let's rest. You know what, we're just gonna fast travel. Because that went so poorly, I just wanna fast travel back to Sanctuary Temple. Yeah, that's right. This does not seem to be Seer's. Okay, this is the wrong way. So what I actually want to go is I want to head back here to, what is it called? The archive. That's right. The archive. Fast travel. Oh yeah, they even have Seer's base, the Veiled Hangar, and the archive. Alright, so we're back. So I think just walking here will get us a cutscene, perhaps? Maybe not.
Jedi and Night Sister, together again.
Yeah, okay. Is that it? Well, I mean, to be fair, they did share a little kiss after, what, a few years of not having contact? Let's talk to Bode.
Stay alert out there.
Ah, okay, they don't have all that much to say.
Cal, BD well timed. I remembered a second location you might wish to explore.
Another temple?
Quite so. This one is in the southern desert, and it is quite magnificent. When I visited, I felt the weight of the past upon me. I am sure you will too.
Sounds incredible.
I think so. Although it was certainly simpler before the Empire increased its presence here.
Okay, so we were actually given a rumor by Eno. I think, yeah, we're going to give the contact codes to Seer.
Seer. He couldn't save Armaias. He gave his life for this. I'm sorry.
I know you did your best, Cal. And the Empire?
They did not track us.
Hey, Scrapper. Glad you made it back in one piece.
Master Cordova. Did you find a way across the abyss?
No. But you may have, Cal. Bode and I were able to find some interesting data in the archives.
Let's show them what we dug up.
Centuries ago, the Republic established a colony on Kobold to study a stellar anomaly known as the Abyss. Santari Khri led the research team.
That Z with him.
Early attempts to navigate the Abyss ended in disaster. The Republic was on the verge of abandoning the project.
And then guess who volunteers to fly in alone and discovers a planet on the other side?
Dagon.
Using the data from his voyage, Khri invented the Abyss Compass to guide others safely to Tanalorr.
The Republic established a settlement. The Jedi built a temple. Just like you said, Cal.
Regrettably, a time of peace and prosperity was disrupted when Outer Rim marauders invaded.
I saw them too, but how'd they get across the abyss?
He must have stolen a compass. Don't worry, we won't be so careless.
Overwhelmed, the Republic abandoned Tanalorr, and the Jedi Council ordered Khri to destroy the compasses.
Dagon Gera refused and rebelled against the Order.
That is a Gendai. They do not often ally with other species.
Looks like Ravis has been working with Dagon for a lot longer than we thought.
So the Order sent Jedi to secure the compasses. Dagon murders them over it.
Jedi. Killing other Jedi.
But Centauri said that Dagon was the key to Tanalorr.
Maybe he is, young Jedi. Despite my efforts, those compasses you brought me were beyond repair. However, records indicate that 3 were unaccounted for.
So you're saying one might still be out there?
Yes.
And Dagon sent his army to look for it.
I'd ask you to stay and help us, but I recognize that look.
What look?
Hope. That planet could be a haven for those who stand against the Empire.
So you coming with us? I mean, Grease can make room on the Mantis. For all of you.
No. This place needs me. The Hidden Path needs me.
Cordova?
I'm sorry, my friend. But for now, my place is on Jeddah with Seer. Let me prepare a data stick so you'll have access to our research wherever your journey takes you.
Let me guess. You're staying too.
When we first met, I thought that what we shared was unique. Survivors, fighting together against the Empire who took our families.
Yeah. You helped me realize I wasn't alone.
As did you. But there is a galaxy full of people who have suffered as we have. It's as Seer said. Perhaps you have found a sanctuary for them.
Perhaps. If we can get to it.
I will join you. Besides, it's been far too long since I've made Grease's hair stand on end.
See you back on the Mantis, Night Sister.
That was a very subdued reaction, although on the other side, I don't think him like screaming and hollering about it would have helped. So this is the Abyss Compass, which we just heard. I mean, it was a way to navigate the Abyss based off of Dagon Gera's Uncharted Flight to Tanalorr. So the new objective is to search for the compass on Kobo. So we are once again returning to the compass. Let's see, Q for Galaxy, that's right. So yeah, everything is on Kobo. And I wonder if there will be more planets, because so far there's Coruscant, which I guess we could head back to, apparently. I mean, we have a lot more abilities now with the Night Sister Talisman, but I think we're going to try to find that on Kobo first. Fall of Dagangara. Yeah, basically, so when the Jedi Council ordered Kobo abandoned, Dagangara could not accept it. That was 200 years later, so the creature he allied with, the leader of the Raiders, is at least 200 years old. That's pretty old.
I'm curious to hear what you make of Dagan Gera's history.
Dagon fell.
Loyalty. Although Cere recognizes the potential in Cal's quest to find Tanlor, she decides to remain on Jeddah in order to oversee the archive and protect the loyal anchorites who serve her. Back from the unsuccessful journey to locate Sefo, Eva could. Okay, this is not new. I don't believe. Yeah, this seems like it's all the same info.
Like his life's work was being threatened. That obsession led him astray.
Sounds all too familiar.
What do you mean?
You may recall that I had a vision foretelling the fall of the Order. But the Council... well, let's just say that my warnings fell on deaf ears. In my arrogance, I felt betrayed.
But you were right.
That's beside the point. I allowed my wounded pride to cloud my judgment. When the Purge began, I was still searching for proof that my vision was true. Instead of being there to support Cere and her Padawan.
And it's still zooming in, so it's still a bit bugged, unfortunately. I did just update the game, so it's been a month and this is still happening.
Time for us to make our move.
Yeah. So I think walking away will allow the... yeah, there we go. It's back to normal. Then we can talk to Cere, and then finally Marin, and then we'll head out. Stop zooming in.
You're upset about Armias.
Aren't you?
Of course. But this is not the first life lost in our struggle. And it will not be the last.
I know, but we were so close, Cere.
Brother Armias served the cause faithfully. And that service lives on through our determination to keep moving forward.
What happens to the safe house now?
It will be a long time before we can risk sending anyone to collect what remains.
Okay, and finally Marin. So we're actually gonna head this way. Hopefully it'll resume like a normal thing here. Good.
We should return to Kobo soon.
I'll just need a moment here.
Oh, okay. So it was nothing interesting. Alright. So we were actually given some Jeddah scrolls, but I think we can use them to, what do you call it? Actually, there is a green thing there. Oh, there are stairs right there. Let's see, there's a green wall here. Oh. That's there. Okay. Okay, I think that's the wrong way to get to it. So I've actually forgotten what commands it is. So I'm actually going to have to quickly go into controls. No. Okay. I don't see the commands that I want. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, that was the wrong command. Okay. So I'm going to make a little cut here, and we'll see how long it takes me to figure out the keyboard shortcut and get through the door. Okay. Ah, I'm supposed to hold the same button to go through there. Okay, so that's interesting. Well, here now for the first time. Oops. Not my intention, but I will. Well, there is a box here, so I guess we get a new haircut. A new switch. Okay. Have we been here before? Probably not. Okay. So this is all new.
I heard more patrols last night.
Oh?
It was like a stampede. I couldn't sleep.
I see.
I suppose you slept like an Akpup.
To the Imperials, we are dune rats in our warrens. They cannot hunt without sight, and they are blind to the subtle life of the desert.
I hope you're right.
Do not dwell on the Empire. Focus on the tasks before you.
Okay.
Look what we found.
That's another Jedi scroll, which we can use. Oh yeah, so the trader is here, so we may as well use our Jedi scrolls, I guess. Okay, so there's nothing there. No, there should be something right here. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. So there's another force ability that we do not have yet. So we will have to return here once again. So I figured we had everything right now, but I guess not.
Interesting.
Another Jedi scroll. Oh, this is interesting though. Oh, that's great. That's what I wanted. Either force or life. Life essence, I feel like, is the most important thing, but force essence, yeah, that's also really good. So, there is something here that we will be able to interact with in the future. Oh, we died. Oh, so whoops. I guess we have to be a bit more careful and kind of drop down. Okay, so we haven't done that much this episode, but we are gonna head to our ship, I think. We're not heading to the ship right now. We're actually heading to the vendor. Well, the vendor is super close, so let's do that first, and then we'll head to the ship. Double jump is so cool. I'm not really interested. Oh.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Seer and I have been through a lot together.
Jeddah is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One.
Noble One. Wow. All right, Sister Task. So she's basically another vendor. Let's shop.
Not a bad selection.
So we have 21 scrolls. Let's see if there's anything actually interesting here. No, just a bunch of cosmetics. I have zero interest in cosmetics.
Priceless curio.
I
And
have
in good
priceless
condition.
curiosities. Right. So maybe we'll check in once again, see if there's
Brother,
anything good.
I meant to mention, we recovered 24 manuscripts yesterday.
Impressive.
Oh, we have
All from the
21,
North
so
Warehouse.
Indeed.
keep on running. I guess it is possible to fast travel to the hangar. So you don't have to do this little part, but I don't think we really gain or lose all that much time. Okay, so let's use the hollow table and travel to Kobo.
Marin's with us. We can go back to Coruscant.
Oh, okay, so Coruscant was unavailable until Marin joined this. Is that so? I think we're gonna continue with the story first, and then we'll maybe do some Coruscant stuff.
Bound for Kobo.
The Mantis has changed.
Oh yeah, Cal and Bode, they ain't exactly the cleaning types.
I cleaned this morning. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. That's on me.
Marin, I didn't know you were coming. Hey, maybe I'll pick up some scaz steaks. Why'd you join back up anyways?
Seer and I believe Tanalor could be a refuge for those persecuted by the Empire.
Persecuted by the Empire, huh? Gonna get crowded.
And I bet that we won't be able to get it seated until we walk away.
All right, kids, sit down. We're
Yep.
here.
Like clockwork. So as I was saying, we're kind of, well, I haven't really been doing all the side content all that much. I think I'm slightly under strength for what I should be. I should have a few more of the force abilities, or not force abilities, but like force essence, life essence, the healing pods, maybe having a few more of those.
Welcome to Kobo.
Cal, so glad you're back. You missed all the action. It was horrible.
Did something happen?
The Raiders paid us another visit. Took a shine to that droid you found.
See?
They took her, Cal. Carried her right out. She's been droid-napped.
My saloon better be okay, Turgle. I think you brought this down on us.
I'm innocent, Mr. Grease. Promise.
Dagon sent them. He's after Tanalor.
There must be something more to Z than we realized. Something scrambled up in her memory banks.
We have to rescue her. Once he gets what he wants, he'll scrap her for sure.
It won't be easy to get her back. The Raider base is in the swamp. They gutted an old Lucre Hulk battleship from the Clone Wars.
We've seen it. Means they got a lot of firepower.
As do we.
She's right. Now's our time to move.
I like where this is going.
They already have what they came for. They're back at their fortress feeling safe, complacent.
They'll never see it coming.
Maybe not. But if you're wrong, then they'll be looking for payback.
Not to worry. I will stay here and look after Grease and the others.
You sure?
I think you two can manage. Just don't let him swim without supervision.
Let me know if you need help.
Nice axe.
Name's Mosey.
Marin.
All right. I'll scout ahead. Meet you there?
For a second, I was hoping that we would be getting a second companion, like joining us at the same time, but I guess that would be too much for the AI to handle. The crew returned to Kobo to discover that, in their absence, the Raiders, yeah, that's just what we saw. Fearing Sea will be scrapped, we have to rescue her. New characters or conversations are now available at Pyloon's Saloon. So that's good, I guess. I think we are going to chat with people at the saloon, and then next episode we'll be doing all like the story stuff. So this was very much a conversation-centric episode with a tiny bit of action when I did that little side thing. So maybe not the most fascinating episode, but it will set us up for a bunch of action down the line. Like, who is this? Oh, we can't talk to him. The saloon is actually quite busy now.
Hey, kid. I got some bad news on our favorite Ordo Eris fanatic.
I already know Sork Tormos put a fresh bounty on my head.
You do?
One of your regulars clued me in on his game. She's been keeping tabs on the Haxian brood, so this time we've got the jump on him.
Sheesh. You figure that guy would let things go by now.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
I do kind of want to talk with the droid. Let's talk with Mosey. I figured she would have become a companion. I figured maybe all three of them would join us, and it'd be like a 4-squad invasion of the Lucre Hulk. That would have been kind of cool.
Do you know about the bile maw lurking in the mountain?
Can't say I do.
May seem peaceful, but when disturbed, it will charge and trample you. Its thick hide makes it resistant to even the strongest weapons.
How would you approach it?
Mind your feet. Its spray attack will leave pools of acid on the ground.
Good to know. Thanks.
Sounds like a pretty dangerous boss monster. Yeah, that's the a rumor.
Thanks for keeping an eye out while we go after Z.
If the raiders return, we will make them regret it.
Reckon we're gonna get along just fine.
I think so.
Not gonna lie, I think Marin would be a more useful companion than Bode to storm a place, but...
Hey, Monk.
What can I do for you? Hey, Cal. Got some info that might be useful to you.
Alright, let's talk to Monk.
Hey, Monk.
Word is you're planning to rescue my new favorite droid.
That's the plan.
Well, before you go charging in there like a mudhorn through a moisture farm, allow me to give you the lowdown. That raider base is inside a derelict Lucre Hulk battleship. You ever seen one?
A few times.
Then you know how deadly those things are. It may be grounded, but that ship is still chock full of defense turrets and reprogrammed battle droids.
How do you know all this?
I read a lot. Listen, just grab Z and skedaddle before the whole hive comes swarming down on you, hmm?
Thanks for the advice, Monk.
Be careful out there.
So...
Till next time, pal.
The single conversation should be fine. Oh, Grok. Oh, yeah, you could talk with them before.
Hey, we're thinking of plugging fresh energy cores into the dams at Dredger Gorge. See if we can get them working again.
Not a bad idea. Where'd you learn to do that?
Old friend of ours. Top-notch engineer. Got a winning smile, too.
That he did.
Good friend to have around.
You'd think. But the guy shorted us on our cut after a big take. So, Grok may have left an anonymous tip with the authorities.
Yeah.
Some friend.
This how you treat all your friends?
Don't you mind, Cal. Real friends like you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Alright, they sound like the nicest people I've ever met. Let's see here. We don't really have any bounties, so I'm just gonna have a quick combo.
There he is. Got your first target lined up. Looks like some Hexian hack named Kip Oster has been slinking around Dredger Gorge. This guy likes to catch his prey off guard, so watch your back.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay.
Thank me when you turn in his bounty puck.
So I guess that he is now gonna ambush us.
So what'd you do before you came here?
I used to perform in a medicine show. I was required to dress in garish outfits and read fortunes, while others would scam the audience.
That sounds a little demeaning.
Yes, but the experiences we carry always have a use, Sojourner. When I arrived on Kobo, I noticed a charlatan trying to swindle someone with fool's priorite.
How'd you know?
He wore long sleeves in the heat.
Sleight of hand, huh? I saw a merchant on Corellia do that.
An old trick. Well, I stopped the sale, and Doma has been grateful ever since.
And the swindler?
Tried the trick on the raiders, so I hear, and sealed his fate.
Okay. Moran?
I know what you are, for what it's worth.
Do you now?
Sure. The way you carry yourself. That saber on your belt. I won't say anything, of course.
Why not? The bounty could be your ticket off-world.
And I've already told you enough about my past business to land me in an Imperial intake yard.
Guess I'll have to settle for honor among outlaws.
Look, I know what it's like to have a losing streak tied around your throat. And I respect anyone who keeps fighting even when the chips are down.
You're a hard man to read, Moran.
Then, as they say, I've still got it.
Okay, kind of weird. I do not want to talk with Churgle. He's annoying. Honestly, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we will be journeying on to the Lucre Halt, and we'll be saving Z. That'll probably take a few episodes, but I hope you do join me for that. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.